Good evening. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Square Works. I don't know if we're gonna actually do this live tonight. I know, but I slept this afternoon. Took a early nap. My back was worn out, and I got a text from somebody wanting to do a live. You could tell by the title. Uh, but we couldn't do one. It doesn't seem like. It looks like he's already asleep, or our time clocks aren't on the same. But I saw old Ice Girl was live, and other people were live, and so I'm probably going to maybe end the broadcast. I might prepare a reaction to some of the stuff that was said, um, and it might premiere sometime during the night. So just stay tuned for it. I'll give it a few minutes and see if Lee or Ford shows up. Ford was also supposed to come on. I'll tell you another thing. I really didn't understand earlier hearing Mr. Fusion say, well, everyone's telling him he's bullying Square and stuff like I've been saying forever. But he don't make videos about Iceman because they got an understanding. Oh, well, really? Because Iceman was just over there talking shit about your stream and everything. Hey, Ford for Life, do you want to come on panel, man? Good evening, Ghost of Shadows. Hello, Rainbow Chick. How are you guys doing? Because I don't have any problem doing lives. It's just that unless I have a panel or getting to where doing solo lives are kind of eh. I'd rather do reactions to stuff, blatant, you know, stuff out there that's false. It's supposed to be Ford for Life. If he gets up here, if he doesn't feel like getting up here or he's got something else to do, then we'll always rain check. Oh, and Wacky Jackie, I got closed captioning turned on. Someone tell Wacky Jackie I got closed captioning turned on. I was able to finally figure it out. They're going around and saying that I said some insensitive words. Yeah, maybe in the barrage of being freaking plummeled by this channel, that channel, that channel, that channel. Yeah, I may have said a few things southernly, but everybody always knows I don't have nothing against any people that are gay or have disabilities because I have disabilities. So, whatever. You're welcome, Miss Wacky Jackie. I'm not a bad person or evil person, guys. I just don't feel like I should have ever been picked on. And a lot of this stuff was instigated by trolls. You know, am I kind of stupid for believing every person at first? Yeah, I was a little gullible, but that's part of me being able to be easily manipulated. I've explained that. And people still pass right over it like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just a average, ordinary, all of his faculties intact, good genetic stock, everything. Well, I wish, but my genetics don't say so. I got some good heritage, but as far as health wise, my genetics suck. Okay, I guess Ford for life, and oh wait, here's Ford for life. Hold on. Welcome, Ford.
Hey,
Squareworks Media.
yeah, told you I'd try to get on here. I got, like I said, I ain't gonna be able to stay on here long, so I'm just trying to
Yeah,
do this so I can stay awake.
how
I
you
still
been?
got, well, I'm doing, Lordy, I drank like 2 cups of coffee so I can stay up, so I can finish packing and moving and whatnot. Like I'm just doing this on my time of rest.
Do you do trucking?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, no, oh no, oh no.
I was just wondering. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Nah, that's this thing. Nah, I don't do trucking like that. So I work. Let's say I work with my dad and everything. He owns his own business, so um, so I get to choose the days I actually want off and need off and shit like that. So
Yeah,
or
man, but
how?
it's like you were talking about. They got. I mean, it's just this whole group, and like this guy, he called me 20, 30 times the other day, and then he gets mad because I go live and I say some things about him, just like they would do me. And now I'm the one that owes an apology. Square Work has not given out any more apologies. I'm sorry. I've done apologize enough times for a lifetime.
Like some of this shit needs to be squashed anyway. So I mean,
They
squash
won't
it.
squash it. Like they come on here and they pretend to squash it, and then they go back and they still go at me through other channels and they say, "Oh, that's not me," knowing damn well that if it's not them, they know who is behind that channel and they're working together. I'm not. People think I'm an idiot.
Yeah, like I was telling you anyway, though, Squirt. They just some people want you to break and everything, and that's how they make their content. That's it, right there.
And that's some low down shit right there. If that's how you
Yeah,
got to make your content, I don't want to make content talking about these other people. I hope y'all know that. Do I like get the chocolate and get my stuff ready and my soda and everything and get down to stream and be like, oh yeah, let's talk about these people that have been harassing me for 2 months straight. Oh yeah, let's talk about them. No, I want this shit to be over with.
yeah. I mean, hell is like move on to another person, so to
But
speak.
but then as soon as it's supposedly squashed, I uncover and do a reaction video like I did this morning that I know ruffled some feathers because No Live Mike told me he was walking by a bridge or whatever. He said, "Oh, don't jump, Square." Like I'm sorry, bro. That shit ain't funny. The fact that he called me on my personal phone number and act like he wanted to holler at me, and he was doing a stream and the whole time had this shit-eating grin on his face because he knew I didn't know I was being broadcasted. That's some fucking dirty shit. If I had done that to any of y'all, any single one of y'all would have crucified me like you hadn't already.
Hey, Georgia, what are you doing?
Hey, Georgia Viking, how you doing, man? I genuinely don't have anything against Georgia. He's never done anything to me, but it's just
Yeah,
sometimes, it's just when you see groups of people together, sometimes you clump them in. And if I ever clumped you in, I'm sorry. I will apologize for that. It's just hard to tell who's all who on this internet shit.
exactly. I mean, like I said, it's like that's the reason I do the streams I do. You know what I mean? Because to do the streams that you do,
Matter of fact, Georgia,
that
I'm going.
routine kind of deal.
Is it? You feel good if I make him a mod for Georgia? Georgia, I'm gonna make you a mod, man. If you'll take care of that dude coming in here as Dr. Seuss and shit, I'd appreciate it.
I can't do nothing though, so.
Well, he might be a recapper, Jackie, but he did a little short where he was telling me basically to go kill myself, or telling me not to, but in a sarcastic manner, like actually do it. Like you don't understand some of these people. Like I was modding for No Life Mike forever, for the longest, but nobody ever told me the rules and stuff. And so when I started making mistakes, man, everybody just started acting at me, not realizing that I was brand new on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, hell, it's like I have my YouTube account since 2012, I think it was.
2009 here, but apparently I had one in 07 even, which is the same year I got my Facebook, and that's the one that they got. That is the one they got the underage videos of me, and they kept that channel secret as long as they could until finally somebody leaked it to me, and I got the original videos. And that video, dancing, where there's one with me dancing to Discovery Channel, and then there's one with my friend Muhammad dancing in an Islamic thing because he's Islamic, and that was just something stupid, silly we did as kids. In Ghost video, his own video on the reaction video I did this morning, I said, Ghost, I said, why did you put that little picture in right there at the bottom right hand corner? I said, you did that because you know that's my head right there recording it. I said, you know, because when I saw the original copy and looked at it, I thought at first that was me dancing. But when I saw the original copy and I saw my head at the bottom left screen and I recognized that shirt, I said, oh no, that's my friend Muhammad from high school. And I said, these motherfuckers, they're making fun of somebody they don't even know.
Exactly.
And they tried to say that I doxed the Real Deal's number. No, I didn't. I accidentally, through some editing mistakes on a mobile editing app, I had some people's numbers that came through. And each and every time that I saw it or caught it, I would take it down and tell them. And the other times I didn't, other people told me, and I still took it down and told them and apologized for it. So if y'all think that makes me as bad as somebody calling me personally at 9 o'clock at night to talk to me while broadcasting it live and not letting me know ahead of time or even when they get me on the phone, that's some dirty ass shit. Hell.
Oh yeah.
Jackie's gonna be a mod. I'm gonna make her a mod.
How many people is in here?
We got 25 people in here watching us. See, you know, they're watching, screen recording. You know, they're gonna try to cut us up. They're gonna start trying to find out who you are. But thankfully, you kept yourself anonymous, so I can have one person on my side that's anonymous.
It's like hell. It's like I ain't afraid being doxxed anyway. So.
Well, shit, I wasn't either. I just didn't want to. I was at first. I tell you this. I can't say I wasn't. But I'll say this. I was at first because I got threatened at 3 o'clock in the morning to become the next J.G. Bishop or Durkee back in May. Now, how would you feel being me, looking in on everything? I've been watching this J.G. character, and no offense, JG, because, you know, I apologize to you for some of the stuff that was lies or whatever, but you did do a lot of stuff that ain't nobody can't deny was stupid. Yeah. And while all that was going on, and they threatened to do that to me and make channels devoted to me, it scared the shit out of me. That's my future reputation. That's, you know, what if an employer sees something and they figure out that this name of mine was tied to me, all that stuff. You know, I started to think about, well, it was too late because these people leaked my information to other people offline, and then they found anything that I had from younger ages online, and they used use those facts to say,
We
oh,
don't.
well, you already doxed yourself. No one doxed you. No, yeah, y'all did.
The
Because
only
if they hadn't put the attention on me, nobody would have ever, you know.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, the only one actually knows me personally, so to speak, is Scooter.
Yo,
That's
Citizen Z. Well,
that's the only one that knows
well,
me.
I've talked to Scooter, man, and I've tried to be straight as I can be. We come from two different worlds, me and him, two different lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The
I,
other thing
you
is
know,
like, yeah,
everybody's
me and him
trying. They're,
messages, but is this off and on kind of deal? Is this he has
but I
his
started.
life, and so
Yeah, yeah, I know he does because I started talking to him in May, and I was telling him all about me. Like, hey, man, I don't want to be the next JG or Durkee like these people threaten me to
exactly,
be. I was like, I've worked since I was 16, and he was always pretty nice and everything.
yeah,
And, and then all of a sudden, videos start getting made, and I talked to him Friday, and he's saying, well, I guess I must have a mental disorder I don't know about because I know I remember that phone call. And I mean, I know what we talked about. And it seemed like to me that he said he was going to let me get my doctor to like that. They're not going to believe if I have a doctor even come on camera and say I'm sober. These people are going to
yeah,
keep saying I'm a drug addict no matter what. So I'm going to prove it like I promised. And if that's not good enough for Scooter or anybody, I'm sorry. I'm not going to disrespect him. I think him going after Durkee, I, for what Durkee's doing, I justified it in my mind. Like I supported him. And I still support him on that. But I don't support this shit going after just anybody. I don't
yeah.
support that. And I would be considered in the class of just anybody.
Well, like I said, it's
People are
like I
saying
said
people are
before,
saying on
it's
his
YouTube.
comments forward for life that I killed those two people that I just talked to
Mm,
you about earlier.
yeah,
And Scooter says that he hearts and likes every comment, but the thing is, he probably don't realize the people that makes those comments in error or hurt me when he hearts and he likes them. They take that as like, oh, keep going or whatever. I think that's how that works.
yeah.
And he may not be intentionally trying to perpetuate any cycle. I don't think Scooter is, but they're saying I'm perpetuating the cycle because I just won't shut up and go away. In other words, they want to leave everything up about me, all the bullshit,
Well,
and they want me to just go away. Just
it,
turn
man,
around,
it's
talk
not
about
just
something
go
else.
away, man. It's just they don't want you they can't have you go away. They always looking for you to come back. So, and they don't want, and you shouldn't actually blow up on people actually trying to help be friends with you and everything. But make sure the hell that whoever you talk to is actually has your best interest at heart. You know what I mean?
And that's the
Doesn't want
problem.
to
I
harm
can't
you
tell.
in any way.
Everybody that I thought was my friend, and I'm gonna mention you here, Citizen Z. He's in the comments. I see you. Hello. I thought he was gonna be one of those people, but and he's gonna say, "Oh, I'm tripping because he, likes to watch." Or it's not about what he watches or does in his spare time. It's about how I don't ever see or him take up for me or nothing. He's tried to
Yeah.
basically just tell me the same thing they've tried to do. Oh, go away and ignore it. All of you in here right now, if you were sitting where I am, some of you probably would say, I just would get rid of my computer and ignore it. Oh, okay. Maybe you would. But the other half of you would be like me and you would not be able to ignore this shit.
Well, it's like I said, it's like I mean, it's YouTube. I mean,
I talked about it with my psychiatrist, and basically she told me that I had those two options. Either I go up against it and stay on here and be myself, or I don't. And she told me not to like feed them. She said that those trolls are assholes, and that's exactly what they are when they're doing it. Now, if they're doing it to someone like Durkee or whatever that's scamming people and online, hey, more power to you. I'll support you. Like they tried to make it seem like I was trying to buy his friendship because I donated to him. No, I donated to him because I heard about all the good work he was doing. And and he was trying to get this dude named Durkee Castle White from the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. I had to study up on Durkee. I didn't know anything about Durkee. I really still don't know a lot about him. I don't know the whole thing with Scooter and Durkee. I don't know. All I know is that I saw a crime happen on YouTube, and people knew I saw it, and the people that were in the circle or friends or company that surrounded the live called me at 3 a.m. at night to threaten. Yeah. I mean, to the point of me saying, please, no, please don't do that. Like, please, like, if that happened to me, I don't know what I would do every day. I'd be stressed out. I would be wanting to contemplate killing myself. I said that in May. They never reported it. They talked to me 3 hours straight, berating me, and then got off the phone, and they hoped that would keep me quiet. Well, then time went on, and then here June came, and I went live stream, and they sent the cops to my house for me saying nothing. They sent them here. Danny Parker said that I was swatted. And then everybody was going around saying that I was saying I was swatted, which I never did. I said I had a welfare check that was false called. And, and then fast forward a little bit more, Danny thought I was the fake cop. And he called me out for that. And I said, no, you're wrong. And he came back and admitted he was wrong. And he said he was going to be on my side, and he made all these videos that could have been useful to me.
I thought it was K9 that called the cops.
Yeah, K9 called the cops. No, talking about the person that impersonated a police officer on YouTube. Danny, for a second there, thought it was me until he realized that his new theory was it was K9 after he was wrongly saying that it was me. This is a live that happened about Johnny Goble back in the end of May. It had to deal with a supposed police officer and stuff. And I was, once I found out I was fooled and lied to more and more about who had done it, which was the gotcha man. People were saying that's the people that had done this were saying it was the gotcha man, Yeah. And
I didn't know that someone was going to tell. Some people was trying to pose you as the fake cop. I didn't know.
Well, no, just Danny had he had a suspicion, and so he he said he was going to give the person so many hours, and he thought that he was talking to me because I was the one that did it, and I didn't do it. So but when I heard people said that he'd already mentioned who he thought it was, I went to him and I said, man, you need to correct this, and he did. And then he told me he was going to be staying out of all JG drama, because I asked him, why'd you delete your videos? Because I hadn't downloaded them. I said, why'd you delete those videos? I need those. He said, I'm staying all out of JG drama and stuff related from now on. Yeah. Well, then we fast forward to where we are today, and the dude's literally spending all his time at night going through whatever lives, videos I post, getting them, and then reacting to them. He's doing the little thing up to his head, like, I'm crazy and this and that. Stuff he wouldn't do and would consider uncool back in late May, June. Now it's cool for him to do to me. That's what I'm just saying. This whole thing is a clusterfuck of hypocrisy.
Hey, Kermit's in the house. Hey, Kermit.
You talking about Red Reaper?
Yeah, Kermit. He's funny as shit.
Yeah, he can be funny, but when it comes to being serious, I don't know sometimes. Yeah. Hope you're doing all right, Red Reaper. And so, yeah, we just need to really just squash all this shit because just like in the video earlier that I premiered today, somebody said this is not what the community needs to be a reflection of. And I completely agree. 100%. And have I contributed to that too? Yes, I have. I'm not saying I'm completely, wholly innocent in this YouTube fiasco. But all this other crap they're saying, I killed 2 people and this and that, like that's fucking with my trauma and my PTSD and everything. And they don't give a shit. But
No.
let you or me do that to one of their friends who happen to be in this organization or this, and oh boy, we crossed a line. You know, what's the difference? I thought it was 2022, equality for all, not some, all.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You got
So
I'll let you speak if you got something you want to add for it. I'm
fine.
sorry, I've been
Go
kind of
ahead, talk.
ranting. Oh, my
It's
bad,
all
man.
right.
I've been ranting.
It's all right. Talk. I ain't gonna stop you.
No, man. What you think about it? I mean, seriously, people know what I think about it by now.
Well, people knows what I think about it too, so you do also. I don't have to speak on it. You know? I just
Well, I really don't.
like I said, it's like I said before, it's YouTube. You know what I mean? People's gonna have views on everybody. Everybody's gonna screen record everything. I mean, anything. So that's why I try to stay my distance away from that shit.
Well, see, I wish I had this understanding and knowing before I came on YouTube because I would have done a whole lot better to protect my privacy.
Yeah. Got that right.
And just because you guys know my private stuff and my name and stuff, like, what are you doing by posting it everywhere? You don't think that it's not a reality in my own life? Like, oh, I got charged with marijuana possession back when I was a fucking young, still almost, might as well almost call me a teenager about that point. Still, young adult, whatever. That's it. That's the only thing I've got besides speeding tickets. You guys are talking about a whole bunch of crap that was brought up and charged and then dropped. 2 false DWI accusations dropped, beaten. So if y'all think whatever you think that's pending, if you think that that's not, that's all I'm gonna say. Because they don't know what they're talking about. They think they know, like that MC dude. He called me 30 times the other day, back to 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 back. Like, and then he's mad because I went on a stream and said some things about him that he calls heinous. Grow a pair, and shut the F up.
Yeah, all AMC was trying to do is get some clout. So
yeah. And he's saying that I'm trying to do that. Probably too.
Yeah.
Well, motherfucker, aren't we all doing that, trying to start a YouTube channel? But how about this? How about instead of doing stuff on each other, we do stuff on like body language, true crime, why society is collapsing at a faster rate than ever in the modern day. You know, there's so much other stuff out there we could be talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
So much other stuff.
That's where I when I do my damn streams right there, I chill, talk, listen.
Hell, we can just chill and talk about some shows and that people like to watch or whatever. We could do, if y'all got a favorite show that I've never watched, I'll watch it just to do a reaction for you. You know, I could do shit like that. We don't want
to. See me, I like The Walking Dead, so that's why I like it. Walking Dead.
I did it too, man, all the way up to season 6, man. When Negan got introduced, that crushed
Yeah.
my heart, man, when he killed Glenn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching The Walking Dead when I was, we saw that premiere when I was dating my ex. I'm going to call her B because I don't want to say her name, but we were watching that, and she's the one that I have in my YouTube video I'm going to republish where she admits to how the cops here where I live were corrupt and against me, how they knew that she had damaged my vehicle. Her friend admitted to one of them that they did it, and they still let them get away with it.
Yeah.
And people wonder why I have a little, issue or thing with equality. It's because I've never been treated like equals with other people in my life. People can do one thing, but if I were to do it, shit, I would be strung up upon a tree by my toenails.
True. Like I said, it's like, I want to be able to stay here for long because I got to get back in.
Oh, I can handle these trolls now, Monorail. I know how to handle them. It's just that getting to this point has been grueling. It's been difficult. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this shit, and they've got it captured on 4K resolution on YouTube, but that's cool. I've gotten to that point now. I used to hang out with you, man, and think you was cool, and like, you gonna say some shit like that. I'm glad I took away the wrenches I did, because it was apparent I had way too many mods.
A lot. You was giving them out crazy though. That's what's going on with you.
I was doing that to show people how I am. I'm naturally a giving type of person, and I like to be a part of stuff because I used to always be the person that didn't fit in. And that's why I wanted to mod for people and stuff when I came up. And everyone just thought I was a weirdo and stuff, and just the same thing from when I was younger, and it just re-traumatized me, but they don't care about that shit, so I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. It's whatever. I mean, you guys think whatever, but I mean, go back and the ones of you that have been watching the whole time and look at everything.
Yeah.
I know I haven't made it easy deleting my channel and stuff, but I had to do that because other people played dirty tricks. They were privating lives and deleting them, and I had to make sure to download them and stuff. And if it wasn't for me downloading the video that I got, I guarantee you, because this one person gave me the credit for the video. I know it. I emailed it to them, and they put it on their channel. And can you believe it? That person then turned around and did a video making fun of me. Because that's what they all are. They're trolls. Yeah, I do you a favor like that, a solid like that for you and your channel, and then you turn around and you don't take up for me. You just turn around and bleh.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it was like, I do this shit for fun. You know what I mean?
Like Iceman. Fusion just said earlier that him and Iceman have an agreement that they don't talk about each other and that he wasn't making vids of him. Well, that's very kind of Mr. Fusion. But Iceman was just streaming Mr. Fusion and Reaper and them talking all shits about it. I don't know if it's privated or whatever, but I tell you this. I got the parts I got screen recorded, and I'm going to play them later.
Well,
because that motherfucker docks my number for 24 hours straight. That's a big difference than editing a video and accidentally having a notification come up with someone's number in it. That's a big difference. That was intently done. And not only that, Mr. Fusion, it seems Iceman is not keeping to your agreement.
Nope.
And if he is keeping to it, why do you even have an agreement with that guy? You know how vile and heinous he is? You say I'm a liar and manipulator. Okay. I'll play devil's advocate. Let's say I'll play devil's advocate for a second. Let's say I am. Does that would you still say I'm worse than Iceman? If you say yes, then that's all I need to know from you. Oh, if if you say no, then we might can agree more on some stuff.
Well, yeah. Yes, live. Black is live. I just got the notification on that part.
They call me an LOL cow. You know, they think I'm just funny. See, to me, anything I say to them or address of theirs or nothing, they don't even feel the need they have to come in and address it or nothing no more because they're just going to laugh it off like it's crazy, even though it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just I'm the crazy mentally ill guy on YouTube. Yeah, that y'all are making fun of. So if I'm so mentally ill, why are you making fun of me then? I'll tell you what, some of these people don't think I've got any illnesses. I guarantee you they don't. And when I finally come out with the video that shows my diagnoses and stuff, which a lot of people have told me not to do that, but I could have done it. And I can do it. Keep bumping your gums. Hey, Mr. Fusion. I'm not bumping my gums, dude. I'm telling it how it is. You're not making vids on Iceman, but he's over there tearing you and your buddies a new one. So, yeah, I'll keep bumping my gums because it is my freedom of speech, isn't it? Just like yours is. Remember, he said, I can't control what you do on your channel. Well, I was never trying to control it. I was just trying to ask you and trying to get you to see reason, but you didn't want to see reason, so that's fine. You can do what you want to.
Oh, Lordy. I had a feeling that he'd be watching this, watching you live. So.
Oh, I knew he was. He just popped up finally and said something.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Because right now, he's live right now anyway, so I don't have no problem with Mr. Fusion, so.
The only problem I have with him is he thinks that I'm some object to be made fun of. Yeah, you don't care what I say. How about you tell the truth that I didn't leak the Real Deal's number and you lied about that? How about you tell that truth? How about you tell the truth that you're the one I've got on screenshots saying that I sent nude pics and not Duster? Why don't you tell that truth? Get the fuck out of here, Mr. Fusion. I just get the fuck out of here for real.
Damn.
Dude, I got Discord messages back when I first was getting on here. I supported his channel. Hell, I'm still subscribed to his funk ass channel. I don't know why I am, but you know, like I tried to be nothing but cool with Mr. Fusion. I don't know where it went off. I guess because he couldn't get me to act the way he said.
No.
Oh, you never said I leaked the Real Deal? Well, somebody was perpetuating it. I did not leak anybody's. You know, on a mobile editing app, Mr. Fusion, that when you're putting the mosaic things on the timeline of the video frames, there can always be a video frame in there that you skipped over that had a notification pop up. I should have scrubbed it more. I was wrong, okay? But I fixed it and took it off. So what else do you want, dude? Like, I'm not fully doxing people. When someone doxes somebody, they do their record, they do their name, everything. Those are mistakes, man. And if y'all won't see that, then just leave me alone and I'll shut up about you. But if you keep talking about me, I'm going to keep talking about you. That's pretty much how it works.
Oh, yeah.
How you unite with me is how you unite with mine. Yeah, I know I have the video too, and I told you that it was on a mobile video editing software. Every single one of those videos I made have been on mobile video editing software. I don't know what you make your shit on, but it is easy to make a mistake on mobile editing video software. I've already looked up articles of it. And I didn't, and you know why I looked up those articles? Because y'all was acting like that I could not make a mistake at all. Prepare for war. Wow. Prepare for war. Prepare for war. Why? Because you tried to control Army Vet. You didn't like her going in Iceman's lab. Let's get the real truth out there. You tried to tell a woman where she could and couldn't go. You found out real quick that that didn't work, did it? Well, there you weren't waiting for me to start talking again, dude. I kept getting shit sent from people of you, screenshots, and they're not photoshopped. But you can go to war. I'm not going to war. He's gonna make a new video every next 7 days, okay, Mr. The Ring. I don't give a fuck what videos you make, dude. That's what you don't understand. You don't know about my life as much as you think you do. You got me. You got mad, dude. I'm not gonna get into the drama details because I don't know it all, but I do know what happened, somewhat to a degree, and you're not friends with that person anymore. Am I right or am I wrong? Okay, you may not have liked it. There you go, right there. So you didn't like it. So how are you gonna get mad and call me Mr. Hitler because I don't like what people do too? Hypocrite, dude. You are a hypocrite. You're hiding behind anonymity.
Well, I gotta get off here right there. I'll come back on there if you're still alive and everything. All right.
Oh, I'm look. I'm done talking to him. If you're gonna go, then I'm gonna go because look, me and Ford for Life, Mr. Fusion. You've heard been talking this whole time that I want to stop stuff with you. Do you want to stop stuff with me? How do I do that? Let me just ask you. How do I do that? Seriously. Okay, you didn't tell her not to go there. I'm not saying you said that. But can you tell me this? Do you want to come up on my stream and talk to me or not?
I'll leave if you want to. I'm gotta go anyways, though.
Well, if you've got to go for Life, you go ahead and have a good night, buddy.
All right.
Thank you for being with me and being company. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I told you I'd try to.
Well, I'm not trying to get you a draw or anything. Ford for Life didn't say anything. All he did was just tell me the truth.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a blessed one and good night, everybody. But I got to get shit done.
The link's at the top. The link's at the top of the chat, Fusion.
All right. Love y'all.
See you, Ford for Life. That's Ford for Life. Y'all make sure to go and like and subscribe to Ford for Life. Ford for Life. He's a good guy. You know, he was on here keeping me company. I want to legitimately squash this. Okay, I was wrong then. If I said that Fusion told Army Vet not to go over there, that was wrong. He didn't like it. Excuse me. I was wrong on that. I'm not somebody that wants to report misinformation or be a liar. And I mean, people like that. That's the two things I was taught when I was a kid. That's the worst thing to be in the world is a liar or a thief. Those are the two worst things to be. And have I been either one ever? I may have been one of them. Sure, I've been one of them. But I'm not a thief. And I don't want to keep shit going perpetually with somebody that I don't even really know. Here's Mr. Fusion. You're on Squareworks Media. How you doing?
Okay. First of all, you did just say that I told her not to go over there.
I said if I said that, I didn't say it, dude. I said if I said that, then I was wrong. I just said it. I don't know if you heard me or not. You might have been moving on.
Just because
I wasn't trying to lie, Fusion.
Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean I told her to do anything. I never tell anybody what to do. That's
You're
her
right.
choice to go over there.
You're right.
And to answer your question, are we still friends? Yes, we still talk. So don't be bumping your gums about shit that you don't know about.
Okay, man. Excuse me. I was wrong then.
So what else? What else did you want me up here for?
Nothing. Did you not hear what I just said? I said, what do I have to do to squash it with you?
Dude, have I talked about you the past 2 days? Have I done anything? Have I dropped a video? I've had a video queued up about you for like a week that I could have dropped.
But I keep getting stuff I've never seen of yours before.
I don't care. So. Why do you keep going and looking for it, though? For real.
I'm not. It gets sent to me through text. Okay, I can prove it gets sent to me through text.
Okay, but if you're getting it sent to you through text, then why are you going looking for the comment, and do you feel obligated to say something because you know I'm going to say something back? It's in my nature. So you're just you all you're wanting to do is you're wanting to keep it alive. You can say you want to squash it all you want, but you do. You want to.
Okay, well, tell me how I don't. Tell me how I don't. I'm seriously gonna type them down. I'm gonna just tell me what to do.
What
like a fucking instruction.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of content do you do that you have without me? Like if I don't keep making videos about you and I shut up and don't ever come back over here again, what kind of interesting things do you have for people? What do you do? Because you start talking about
the topic that I would like to get into the topics that I watch. The topics that I watch and that I'm interested in.
Every live you do, you start talking about one thing and then something slips through and you start talking about the drama again. You start going back to May again. You start going back all the way through everything again.
I know. And then I do have a habitual aspect of doing that. I do.
And that's why
it's part of I don't know. No, it's not why I want to keep it alive, Mr. Fusion. Will you just trust me as a human being telling you from human to human right this second that I don't want to keep this alive?
Then why
can you not give me that?
Why are you trying to stir up shit between me and Iceman then? I don't care if he's over there bumping his gums about me. I don't. And you ask, well, why would you make a deal with Iceman to begin with?
I just don't know why I haven't been treated fairly.
Listen, don't get off topic. Listen, don't get off topic because this is stuff that you brought up, so I'm addressing it. Red Eye, stop. You get me off track, Red Eye. I'm still live on my channel and on your channel. So anyway, the deal was with Iceman was that he apologized and I would stop talking about him. That was the deal. That doesn't change my feelings on Iceman or that he's a piece of shit for talking about women. That's not what that changes. What it changed was Army Vet got her apology and I stopped talking about him. That was the deal. That was the only deal. I don't care if he's still over there talking about me. I don't. I really, really don't. Like, I give him one thought a day, and that's while I'm taking this shit. But that was the deal. That was only part of the deal. It doesn't mean that my opinion about him changes. You know, you can't make deals with people you don't like. Hence why people go to war and then they have peacetime, because they made a deal with their enemy. It's the same thing.
You're right.
So what you're trying to catch me up in something like I'm trying to be a hypocrite or something? No.
Well, I mean, dude, you did say I sent nudes to what's her name, because that person sent me the screenshot anyways in some other live. Maybe you were trolling, whatever, but I don't care about that anymore. So I think I caught you being whatever, but I don't want to talk.
I was just
Sorry.
going by what Duster said, and I've got screenshots of Duster saying that. That's the only reason why I said it, because she said it.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if I had it been out,
Well, you do know that she was in Iceman's chat earlier, and Iceman wanted her to send them to him.
well,
I'm
that's
just
just
saying.
that's just nasty.
That's what I heard.
And number one, nobody's getting photos of me like that. They never have, and they never will. I've never done that. Huh. I don't even do that whenever I date. Like, I've been raised by two people born in the 30s. I've been raised with older values. That's why I said I was a citizen and stuff. I never was trying to disrespect nobody who's
Hey,
also not a citizen but lives a different lifestyle than me. But when I call myself square, that's for a reason, because I live a normal lifestyle. I try to.
MC's wanting to know if you'll unblock him. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, God, man. There's no talking to him. He's just going to keep going on about the stuff. And he called me 30 times, man. I mean, you got me so mad. Yeah, I came on here and said what I said, inaccurate or whatever, but it was just for entertainment, right? I took it down, right? So is he still even giving me shit? I wish he would just drop things. I'd drop things with him, too.
You do know that whole entertainment thing is like that can be blown out of the water legally. You know that, right? Just because you say it, don't mean it's true.
Okay, well, I mean, the same
I
can
mean,
be said about all the videos made about me.
what inaccuracies were in my videos?
Any
I mean,
video. I didn't specifically say your videos, but there have
well, I mean,
been.
I'm here. I can't speak on anybody else, but what inaccuracies in my videos did I say?
No, I'm just saying that you're hurting someone's character in with those types of videos, especially if I get into the career market or something and people ever check and somehow my social media or whatever is tagged my legal name, and you guys have all now leaked my name, which was not leaked before on here, and
Oh, you said your name
I
plenty of
never,
times.
and I've said maybe my first name.
You've given out your Facebook name before, so it's not like people can't go find that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. How do you think I found you? Because you said it on air.
no, not on air.
Even Red Eye's on my stream right now. He said, yes, you did.
I don't.
You actually did. Yeah, you did, Square.
I mean, how do you think people found you? Because you said it out loud. Like when you first started going live, you were telling the whole world, get at me on Instagram. Here I'm there. This is how you find me. How do you think I found you on there?
Instagram
I'm sorry,
was only one.
But your Facebook profile is linked to your Instagram. You know that, right? You have two Instagrams, not just one.
Well, I do now.
Do now what?
I do now know. I mean, listen, I don't know everything. I'm not trying to ever come off or act like I do. I don't know. I guess I have, but that's not the case. I don't know everything.
Look, man, I'm just trying to speak truth. I mean, you told people how to find you on Facebook before on a live. That's how I found your Facebook. I didn't mean to say Instagram earlier. If I said Instagram, and
Well,
I don't. I mean, I usually don't speak in things that I don't know about. Like anything I've said is either from your mouth and me telling it to everybody else, or stuff I found online.
I'm gonna block MC if he sincerely does squash thing. Now I was trying to squash that. And
I'm just relaying the
I'll
message.
do. It was somebody else said it on the chat about you, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a bad guy. I like trolling you. And as far as going back to, your character, I mean,
When
if
you
you were
liked it, I would have appreciated if you wouldn't.
every live video you've done something to flaw your character. It's not like I really have to do a whole lot to do that. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying you've said some pretty out there stuff before.
I'm trying to build myself better and better. I'm sorry.
I get that, Ian. I understand that you're trying to build yourself better. I get it, but
Yeah, it's
Don't-
not everybody else. I know.
just don't bring your like real personal. Like we don't need to know about the psychiatrist. We don't need to know about your drug habits or your pills or whatever. Like
Not
take
drug
for-
habits. You
okay,
guys
take for
understand that I have a lot of emotional issues, and you
Look,
guys care.
drug habit was maybe the wrong phrasing. Your prescription medication regimen. How about that? But nobody needs to know about that stuff, though. You're just giving people ammo to come at you when you do that. I'm sorry, but you are, because it makes you think you have like problems. Hey, Kevin wants to be on block too. Just Kevin. First name Kevin, last name nothing. But okay, take for instance the live that you did. The last live you did with Sam Champion. What did Sam do? He got up there and shook his Subutex bottle talking about Boone County Mating Call, and then you go get your subs and stick out your hand with a whole bunch of pills in there. I mean, how am I doing that to your character when you did that?
Well, I was just joking around. That's that.
But,
Okay,
bro, I mean, come on. If you would have left that up and a potential employer saw that, do you think they would have thought that was kind of weird, though?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
look, I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just trying to be real here. You do this to your own character. I just happen to broadcast it out. And I know you don't want it out there, but people find you interesting, I think. Funny and quirky. I mean, I'm sure there's other choice names that they have, but you know, that's not for me to say. Hello, Georgia Viking.
I'm not.
Red Reaper says he's not Dabs.
I can hear him.
But I mean, come on, man. If you wouldn't get on here and do some of the like weird shit you do, you wouldn't be giving people ammo. But you know, when you're on live by yourself, you're usually kind of chill until you get riled up by somebody. But when you have somebody on, like yesterday with Lee, like you went totally nuts, bro. Like you started talking sideways about people again, and you know, you keep saying that you're going to drop it, but then when you get somebody up there pumping you up, you're just repeating the same cycle over and over and over. We do it every day. It's just right now you're not deleting your channel. You're just deleting the videos and coming back and deleting the videos and coming back. It's just like, why keep perpetuating that shit? Don't talk about drama anymore. Move on. I know you want people to delete their videos about you. Probably not going to happen, to be honest. I think that's just something you're going to have to live with. Maybe one day, maybe, but not right now. But if you don't want people to keep doing it, stop doing the things that people are talking about. Does that make sense? Like I've honestly been quiet for the past couple of days to see. I'm trying to give you a chance to see if you're actually going to stop talking. But every day you bring me up in some way or form. Every day. And it's like, okay, yeah, even Red, you bring Red up. It's like, come on, bro, just move on to something else. Find somebody to. You need to find a nemesis, is what you need to find, besides me. Like Daniel Bishop or Iceman or somebody like that. Somebody weak.
No, I just want to do something.
Well,
I can't unblock people right now. My stuff's going slow. I just want to feel like going offline now.
Well, I mean, if you want me to let you go, I can let you go, Square. I'm just trying to help out and trying to get you to understand. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to beat you up. I'm just trying to be as real as I can be with you, for real.
I mean,
I'm not
trolling.
trolling.
Things to go back, you know, the way they were, Square.
Yeah, I think.
You know, we just
Yeah, like eventually, like Red says, we'd like to see that someday, going back to the way it was when we came up on lives and cut up. But you can't take everything so seriously. Like you got to be able to take a joke and go with it. Like if somebody comes in and says, "I'm not Dabs," I told you this before. Just roll with it. I know you don't like it, but it's funny. Not people don't say it as much as they used to. But you know, if you would just chill out a little bit and stop bringing up the drama, people will come back and go on your lives with you and you can talk about whatever, but you're and you've admitted this to me before, that you're kind of addicted to this drama. You don't like it, but then on the same token, you're addicted to it. And I get it, man. I'm a
Yeah.
drama channel. I'm addicted to it some days.
I mean, personally, I'd rather go on students'
All right, man. Well, I'll get off here so you can go to bed. Wasn't trying to get you down or anything, man. I was just trying to clear shit up and talk to you.
No, I don't know.
I'm not going to drop no video on you tonight.
I
As long as
never
you can-
did dox anyone on purpose.
But it happened, though. People are going to talk about it.
It did
I mean,
happen. It did happen. It did, and I was reckless, but I didn't mean to.
okay. Just know, Square, that everybody gets criticism, even me. I had people in my live chat today criticizing me about talking about shit. You just got to take it and roll with it. Give them your opinion, and if they don't like it, they don't like it. But, I mean, this whole cycle between me and you and all the shit back from May and everything else, just let it die. I won't drop a video on you tonight or tomorrow. I'm just going to keep sitting back and I just do better. That's all, man. Just let some of this shit go. Quit letting people push your buttons too much. It's good to stand. It's good to stand up for yourself. It really is. It really is. But sometimes you take it a little bit too far. Like stand up for yourself and explain your morals and your side. But you don't have to go sideways at people when you're doing that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Well, have a good night. I got to get back to my live.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Katana, you can leave if you want, but I did, so whatever you want to say. It's called editing software mobile, and it's called not being experienced and not being checking the video before I upload it. And I made that mistake way too many times. So you can say, yeah, that once it got to a certain length, it was my fault, but I didn't do it in my heart. Good night, everybody. I'm done. I'm just tired and upset. I want this shit to stop. No one ever believes I do or believes anything I say.